Hello, my name is Amina and I'm your decision making specialist. And today is April 25th, 2020, and that means that it equals day number 40. 40 in place, in quarantine, in shelter, in confinement, whatever way that you are calling this mandated time to help the flu slow down, to help COVID-19, as they say, flatten out. And it's more than just flatten out. Our time is most likely going to be extended because the number of cases are not increasing at the rate they were. However, the death rates are increasing. And until we can find a balance and feel secure in some kind of new pattern of stability, we will be here. I will be here. And I'm hoping that wherever you are, that those numbers for you are getting steady enough, will be getting steady enough that we can be meeting on the other side sometime before forever comes, which it can feel like right now. And I was talking to one of my clients today, and she called. She had texted and asked if I had a few moments, and she said, I've got to get things together. And I said, well, I actually do. And so I called and we talked, and she told me about this person that woke up this morning and just started complaining, was so frustrated that this person just couldn't find anything good about the day, nothing to appreciate. Everything was just horrible. The food didn't taste good. Clothes didn't feel right. Really upset that they couldn't go outside, and just on and on and on. And she said, I don't want to hear it anymore. And I said, well, because I work with the whole family, and I have for a while, so I know most of the players in their bubble of their world. And I said, so who is this person? Which one? And she was silent for a while. And then she said, me, I'm the one, and I can't stop complaining, and I'm just tired of listening to myself. And we both laughed a little bit. And then I said, I know this is serious, and I have an offering. And I would like to offer that to you if you wake up complaining, or if someone that you know wakes up and is frustrated and complaining and just feels trapped. And here's what I did with her. And so listen in if you like, and then you can hear what went on. So what went on is that I said, what's your wish? And she stopped and she said, what do you mean, what's my wish? I already told you that I'm frustrated and I'm this and I'm that. And I said, and with all of that, what do you wish? And she said, I wish that I could just give myself permission to relax and not push myself even for 1 minute. I feel like I have to be a perfect financial person trying to figure out how to make something out of nothing. And I feel as if I cannot keep up with everything. I'm trapped. I'm angry. I don't want to do this. And so I said, "So what's your wish?" And she said, "I wish it was all over. I wish it had never happened. I wish I didn't know all of these things about people dying. I wish I didn't have to be the teacher for my 2 kids. I wish I didn't have to be the full-time wife sometimes, just always on. I wish I didn't have to think about all of this. I wish I didn't have to wake up feeling grumpy." And I said, "What else do you wish?" And she said, "I wish that I could just go outside, get in my car, and go wherever I wanted without gloves, without a mask, without anything." And I said, "And what else?" And she said, "I wish I could just be back to getting and being myself. I don't like all these thoughts going on. I don't like having to pretend sometimes when it's really not what I feel. I don't like having to hold it all together and try to brush all those things away because I have to carry on." And I said, "What's your big wish?" And she said, "Oh, I wish I could just sit down and fall apart and clean everything off and then put it back together. And really be able to believe that we were going out there sometime. I wish. That's what I wish. I wish I could just be me again." And she stopped and she was crying. And then after a few moments, she said, "I didn't know all of that was inside me. I didn't know." And she said, "I just know that nothing beyond our phone call is really probably going to change after I sign off. It's just I know that I can exhale. And even though I can't change anything very much, I know what my wishes are. And I know that I have hope. And that I really deeply believe that we are going to go out there and that somehow we're going to be okay. And I realized that going out there and being okay does not depend on me every moment of being right now. Because, back there, out there, I fell apart sometimes. I didn't always try to hold it all together and be everything for everyone. And so what I really wish is that I could just share this and not try to do it all myself. Wow, that's a lot of wishes. And I said, which one would you most want for right now? And she said, what I mostly wish I had right now was a bath. And I said, you don't have to wait till out there. And she said, I know this sounds ridiculous, but I was not giving myself time to really even enjoy my bath. I just thought, well, I need to take a quick shower and I need to get back out there. And I said, well, what if out of all your wishes, that's the wish you could grant? And she said, my favorite words, she said, I can do that. And we hung up, and she texted me and said, I did. One wish came true. So what I'm going to offer you is, what would your one wish be that's small enough and that is possible for right now? Now, the thing is, how we got to that wish, that ultimate wish, that eyelash wish that she could feel very confident that she could do, is that on one focus, it looks as if we went along a line. So we went from here to this wish, to that wish, to that wish, to that wish. Now, in your mind, if you can see that picture, what I want you to do is take that line and turn it up and make every step be part of a ladder. Now, what we did is we started at the top and then we said, what's your wish? And what else? And what else? And what else? Until we got to that bottom rung of the ladder. Now, the thing is, at the top to the bottom, pretty big gap. When we go through the wishes of how she felt frustrated and angry and what she wanted and wanted and wanted, we got to that bottom rung, and the bottom and the ground of what she actually could do were really close, maybe an eyelash close. And so she could step off that ladder onto solid ground and have her bath. So I'm hoping that when you are having your feelings, that instead of just running down a road trying to get somewhere, that you can turn that around and make it a ladder and step more deeply into yourself. Say, what's my wish? What do I need to know right now? And what you will find is that whole stack of wishes and wants, and that will give you what you need to know about what's really going on inside of you. That it really wasn't all about the complaint. So one takeaway from this is I want you to remember that if you lift every complaint, you're going to find a wish. If it's somebody else complaining, you can ask them, what's your wish? And they may look at you, and I will guarantee you, if you hold your silent listening, they'll be able to find that first wish. That may be the primary wish. And I'm going to offer that just in case, you say, what's another wish? And another. And hold still as they go down the ladder, because two things about a complaint. One, even though we don't like to hear them, and it's not always easy to be kind and generous and blah, blah, blah with them. It's when we just want them to be quiet, or you feel helpless and don't tell me that, and on and on. If you can, when you can, two things about a complaint from yourself or somebody else, and that is, one, there is some valuable information underneath the lid of that complaint. It comes from somewhere. It's a symptom of something. Like if you have a tree and the leaves are turning yellow, that's a symptom that there's something deeper. And it's actually a symptom of what the tree wishes it had, or how it was treated, so that those leaves would be nice and healthy. So, like the tree, except that we're human, our complaint is usually more verbal. If it's not verbal, you'll be able to see in how you or somebody else's leaves turn yellow. You can kind of tell when things aren't okay. And so remember, underneath each complaint is information about that person, valuable information about what's going on. And there's always a wish in that valuable information. So walk down that ladder and listen to them tell you what's really going on underneath that complaint. Sometimes it takes a little while. Sometimes the person's not ready. So this isn't like a formula that automatically works the first time. What it does is it gives you a tool so that when you hear a complaint, you can reframe that into information and finding out a deep wish about yourself or someone else. Give it a whirl, and anytime you complain, be as kind and generous as you can to yourself. And say, gosh, what's my wish? What do I want myself to know? And find a little way that one of those wishes can come true. All right, thanks for coming, and I hope that serves you well. And we all complain. See the hand up? I complain. See the hand up? Yeah. And what I do know is that underneath there, it's something that I haven't been talking to myself about, that I've tried to pretend wasn't there, or that I could rise above it. Give in. This is one of the few times I will tell you to give in to that little red flag. Look under the complaint. All right. And I'm not complaining, because I am glad you're here, and I would like you to click that button and always come back, because for a long time yet. I'm going to be here, and I will be looking for you. All right, take care. Have a great day. Good luck with your wishes. Bye for now.